Hi, this is Kerry Artak with Wicked Stocks, bringing you your daily NVIDIA report for Thursday, May 16th, 2024. Where to begin? I'm going to start with this chart here, as I have over the last week or two. It was the settlement, I think 2 weeks ago tomorrow, that we settled above the 854.54 descending channel top, indicating then not only within 1 to 2 weeks, and we're 2 weeks into it, I think tomorrow. So, and I'm talking Friday. So I get kind of weird about these targeted time horizons, but 974 even has been a 1 to 2 week objective. We may actually see that today. I'll get to that in a moment. But really, over the next several months, let's just put it that way, 2 to 3 months, something like that, 1158.75 remains a 2 to 3 month or sooner target above 854.54. Now, on the way up, as I've been mentioning, we do have channel resistance at 989.39. And this level might get bumped up to a weekly resistance, but honestly, if we could push through 974 today and test, I don't see this today actually, but over the next few days, 989.39, able to contain at least daily buying pressures. Now, I will, if you some people don't actually listen to the video. They just download the PDF reports. That some people do that, and so they don't get the context. But that is to say that 99.39, you can, if you've been long, for instance, for the better part of the last 2 weeks above 854.54, and that was recommended at the time for anticipating 974, which we then amended to 989.39. So if you've been long and you're a 1 to 2 week swing trader and we test 989.39, I think you can take profits, at least some profits. Now, of course, if we close above 989.39 over the coming week or so, that should then yield an accelerated upside development. A momentum should not only maintain itself, but actually we should see some degree of price acceleration. So closing above 99.39, I think we could then reach 1158.75 rather than over the next 2 to 3 months, over the next 3 to 5 weeks, quite possibly by the end of June, where we could top out on a monthly, possibly quarterly basis. And that remains a 2 to 3 month target above 854.54. And if we close above the 1 to 2 week target at 989.39, 1158.75 becomes a 3 to 5 week objective. I think I've spelled that out pretty well. Now, I've been mentioning how, we've got this previous high from the better part of 2 weeks ago, 922.20. We pushed through. We actually opened above that level on Wednesday and continued higher. It is still there, 922.20. We also, just above the market, have 946.29. And let me tell you what that is. Nothing more than a simple trend line off these highs. Now, it can contain, we actually closed pretty much right at it on Wednesday. And if we open above 946.29, we may actually see 989.39 today. I'm going to say at least 974. So you can see these are the two soft intraday pivot points today. If we open below 946.29, 922.20 is in reach. If we open above or push through 946.29, expect at least 974, I would say, and quite possibly this objective at 989.39. Where we can top out for the day, possibly through next week. Fall away from here, back to channel support, which I have shown here. Where are you? Here as 879.24. The beginning of a range that is now widening down to 854.54 that can absorb selling through next week, and above which we maintain a longer-term buy signal all the way into what is the 1158.75 region. And that is that. Let's take a look at the downside. I do want to cover that, in terms of what if we happen to close today back below 922.20. I do see 854.54. It is attainable over the next 3 to 5 days, but that is actually preceded, as I just showed you a moment ago, by a respectable rising channel bottom at 879.24. So this is like a 25-point range. I don't like ranges that wide. I'm just doing it like for today, maybe the rest of the week. But as we go through time, I may make a shift here and reduce the significance of this channel top. It's still meaningful in that, having settled above it, set off a longer term buy signal. But in terms of kind of pullback support, over the 2 to 3 week time frame, you're aggressively buying 879.24, and we can round up again from there. But there are other things going on right now. There's a rising 1/3 speed line that I have yet to commit to because I need to see the market fall away from the high that it wants to place here, if it wants to place a high, a near-term high. So I just say stay tuned, and we'll see where we're at. But for right now, it would be a settlement below 854.54. That would set off a meaningful sell signal through the rest of May and into early June. I'm not even going to go there right now because I just don't think it's worth going there right now. We're not going to see a settlement today below 854.54. I am going to leave you with this image here. Holding above 922.20, we should see 989.39, as I was saying earlier in the week, over the next 3 to 5 days. And in fact, I'm going to throw in one more image that if we happen to push or open today above 946.29, we just might see 989.39 by the end of the day. I'm going to leave it at that. Please click like, share, subscribe. Check out wickedstocks.com. I'll be back tomorrow with Friday's NVIDIA report. You have a great day.